everyone, it's Laura, and I hope you're all doing well. So for those of y'all who are new to my channel, welcome. I'm a registered dietitian and I'm all about plant-based nutrition. So my favorite videos to make are suggestions that y'all have made. So I got a really good question from Lek9077, so I thought I would share with y'all and make an entire video about it. So there's three parts to this question. The first one is, I'm thinking about starting my own YouTube channel dedicated to nutrition and dietetics. How did you get started? So I actually started watching YouTube videos when I was in college, particularly because I was recovering and recovered from my eating disorder, and I just didn't want to feel alone. So I spent a decent amount of time on YouTube in college. For whatever reason, I felt like I couldn't start making videos until I became a dietitian. I don't really know why I had that barrier in my head. So anyways, I didn't get started until after I became a dietitian, and I literally just started out using my iPhone. I was new in New York City. I didn't have a lot of friends at the time. And so I just had a lot of free time. And I'm not one to, when I have free time, just like binge on Netflix, which I do sometimes, but I find more enjoyment out of doing something that's productive. I started making YouTube videos, and the rest of is history. That was almost 5 years ago, which is kind of crazy. And if you're wanting to start making videos about nutrition and dietetics, like you said, my number one recommendation is to just get started. Because no matter how many videos you watch, blogs you read, how-to videos on how to get started and things like that, you learn the most by actually doing it. You don't fully understand kind of the process and exactly what all goes into it until you've started it. It does not have to be perfect. Trust me, the majority of my videos from when I first started are set to private because I'm embarrassed about them because they were such poor quality. But at the time, I was so excited about it that I didn't care. And so my number one recommendation is to just do it and get started. And the more you do it, the more you'll learn what works for you, your process, the more you'll learn about lighting and sound and audio, which like I'm still learning all that. I'm not saying that I know everything because I definitely don't at all. And honestly, if you're just starting out, my recommendation in regards to video is to literally take your iPhone and prop it on a window where direct sunlight's coming in and just use that natural sunlight. And honestly, phones have really good video. And so that's my recommendation. What are some challenges with starting out? There is time and effort that obviously goes into recording and editing and making the thumbnail and things like that. But those aren't, to me, the biggest challenges. The biggest challenges to me are the mental barriers. So getting over the idea of, is anyone going to watch this? Is anyone going to care? Are people going to leave bad comments about me? Are people going to subscribe? Are people going to watch it? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. You could have 2 subscribers, but those 2 subscribers get a lot of value out of your videos. And that's what matters, is the impact you're making, not so much the volume of people. My first year, it took me an entire year to get 100 subscribers, which is mind-blowing. But I have people that will comment on my videos and say like they've been watching me since then, which to me, like, oh, is like the most touching thing ever, of like, you were watching me then, like, bless your soul. Thank you for sticking around. And I know it's easier said than done when it comes to not caring about numbers, but genuinely not caring about numbers and interacting with anyone who interacts with you. When people make that effort to reach out to you, respond. You know, it's one thing if you have like 1 million people that comment on your videos. Okay, I understand not responding to everyone. But if you have 2 people that respond or that comment on your videos and you don't respond to them, then why? You know, the whole point in putting out content is to help people, right? And to make a difference. And if you're not making that connection and interacting with people, then it kind of becomes a moot point. So strongly encourage you, if someone comments on your videos, then respond. Even if it's a mean comment. How much time do you put in each day to make a video? So this totally depends on the video, to be honest. So like a video like this, I'll probably film for 20 minutes. So like a sit down video, I'll probably film for like 20 minutes and it'll probably take me 30 minutes to edit. Granted, I've become a speed demon on Final Cut. I know all the shortcuts and I'm very efficient, I guess. So all in all, it'll probably take me between like an hour and a half, just taking into account the whole thing. But that's a sit-down video. Sit-down videos are a lot easier to edit versus what I eat in a day videos or more of like vlog style videos. Those take a little bit more time. So obviously filming is a lot longer because you're filming throughout the day. Editing is a lot longer because you have more clips to edit and things like that. But again, I'm pretty efficient when it comes to editing. And so unless I'm editing a wedding video, you know, editing a YouTube video at the max will take me an hour and a half or so. I typically don't film and edit on the same day just because I kind of do what feels right. And it just feels right to film one day, edit the next, and then upload the next. I don't know why. I know they always say like have a schedule. I've never really had a schedule. I've gone through periods of I'll post 3 times a week. I'll go through periods of posting once a week. I'll go through periods of like not posting for 3 months. You know, I've never been consistent this whole time. It totally depends on what's going on in my life, to be honest. But lately I've been posting once a week, once every 6 days or so. And honestly, I just post it when it feels right. And I feel like that's something that people don't talk enough about, is going with your gut, going with what your intuition is telling you instead of, you know, what all these videos are telling you about the YouTube algorithm and all that. Because I guarantee that YouTube algorithm is going to change in a few months. You know, so making 100 videos for this YouTube algorithm, well, when the algorithm changes, those 100 videos aren't going to be relevant anymore. I'm more like free-flowing and I do what feels right. My goal is to post every week. Sometimes it's every 5 days, sometimes it's every 8 days. It totally just depends. I don't make YouTube a stressor, so I never want YouTube to stress me out. I always want it to feel good and feel right. And so that's kind of the motto that I've had. And has it caused me to maybe not grow as fast? I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not sure. So I hope this video helped y'all out. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, I love hearing from y'all. Please feel free to leave them below. I hope y'all are doing well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!